Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are here today for the lineup predictions. Leicester take on Southampton at King Power Stadium on Saturday evening, 8 o'clock kickoff. And who better to have in the chat live? Winksy. Winksy's here in my ears, and you should be able to hear him as well. Winksy, you are there, aren't you, kiddo?
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm looking forward to this game, definitely.
Perfect. You know the score with this show now. If you've not done one of these before with us, you guys pick the lineup with us. We're going to dig straight into this because we're going to try and get this in within 15 minutes because we've got a show straight away after this talking about the Leicester transfer news. So stay tuned on the channel for the next video. If you're watching this on the replay, obviously the video's out. Smash a like on the video, guys, as well. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And one thing before we start, a new announcement. We have a sponsor on the channel. It's all thanks to Winksy, to be fair to him. He's now not just a mod, he's now the salesman of the bloody channel too. He's only gone and I tell you what, you can tell him.
Yeah, I've been speaking to a couple of companies. Obviously we're only small and we're growing every single day. But recently, obviously, the watch on views have just been massive, and I think a stat that I saw top of the head is 100,000 views in like 28 days, and obviously that's caught a few eyes from the big companies. And I spoke to a couple, and One Football actually messaged me back. So yeah, we've got a deal with them, which should be done soon. But yeah, I'll leave it as that, I think, for now.
Yes, I can confirm to you that One Football are on board with the channel, and we will have those on as of Saturday. The show will be sponsored by One Football. How mad is that, Winksy? It's crazy. Unreal. Crazy. I can't believe how far we're getting with this. Anyway, let's cracking back into the show. Right, let's take on Southampton. Let's have a look at what we can do with the lineup because, guys, we've got no Dennis Pratt. He was injured against Stoke in the FA Cup clash, and we're going to miss him for around 3 months, Winksy. Not a good start.
No, man. No. When he pulled up on that game, I watched it, and it just didn't look great. Hopefully, obviously, all the best to him on his recovery and stuff. Hope to see him back soon because he's definitely an integral part to your team. Being he comes on and off, but at the end of the day, he's very good for a bench player. And, he always does the job as well. He always does the job. So,
Belgium international, works with Tielemans really well, and also I think he plays quite well with Maddison as well. To be fair to him, right? Look, 4th game for Kasper Schmeichel. It could be. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the sticks, right? He's got to be.
Yeah, 100%. I think everyone's going to agree with that one. I don't think there's going to be any arguments on that.
Exactly. So we're going to wait for the chat to start firing up. Right, because all these guys are fit. Jamie Vardy's going to be fit. James Maddison also going to be fit. Guess who else is fit? Cengiz Ünder is back as well. That's confirmed by Brendan Rodgers in the earlier today in the press conference. Cengiz Ünder is fit. Also, Ricardo Pereira has been training really well. He's going to be put slowly into the game, a bit like Cagliari Soyuncu. So we might even see Ricardo Pereira on the bench as well. But where are we going centre-back wise, boys and girls, in the chat?
Definitely. A couple of people saying Johnny Evans straight off the bat.
Okay. So Johnny Evans straight off the bat. So let's stick Johnny Evans in. The big number 6, Johnny Evans, goes straight into the squad. Do we see Cagliari Soyuncu or do we see Wesley Fofana?
Personally, for me, I think Fofana will start. I don't think he'll start. Cagliari at the minute. I think they'll leave Big Soyuncu out for now.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying the same thing.
Yeah, they want to keep him fresh and don't get him injured again because at the end of the day, one little niggle and he could be out for even longer. So you've got to protect him.
Now, are we playing 3 centre backs or are we playing 4 at the back? Are we playing 2 centre backs and 2 wingers, left back and right back?
I think it'll be wing backs. Yeah.
So who are we going with? Because James Justin was absolutely phenomenal in the FA Cup clash with Stoke. Unreal.
Yeah, you got to go with Justin, can't you? Right.
At left?
I put him right for me.
So you go right, what, and Castagna on the left?
Yeah, I think that's what everyone else is saying as well.
Let's have a look in the chat. What are you guys saying? JJ left back, Castagna right back, says Logan. Soyuncu on the bench. Yeah, we'll do the bench in a minute, Sam. We'll do the bench in a second. It's definitely 4 at the back, though. Everyone wants 4 at the back. Let's see. Hi, bro. I'm a Man City fan, but since my friend is a Leicester fan, he reckons to take a look at the channel Love from India. Cheers, pal. Really, really enjoy that. Justin and Castagna as well. Lots of people saying the same thing as us. Castagna at the right and JJ on the left.
I think Justin's better on the left. I think he's better on the right, personally.
But he was phenomenal. It was phenomenal down that left side. Okay, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with what you say. We're going to go with James Justin on the right, and we're going to go with Castagna on the left. Going to go with Timothy Castagna on the left. Okay, so James Maddison's fit, and so's Yuri Tillemans. Is that the middle?
Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? Really, Tillemans was, amazing in the FA Cup. I definitely would start him for me.
Are you playing him pushed forward or up top a bit more, or are you playing Yuri Tillemans as almost like a holding role with Ndidi?
For me, I think everyone else as well. I think they're going to stick with Ndidi for more of a CDM, and then Tielemans as a holding and Maddis Cam. I think that's what you go for as well.
Everyone's saying Ndidi. Yeah, it's not going to be Mendy, is it? It's going to be Ndidi, right?
Well, someone here says Mendy 100% CDM. So
really, who said that? And I'll put it on
TV.
I'll put it on the screen. See, is there any particular reason why you say 100%? What's the reason, TKTV? Let us know in the chat. Why Mendy over Ndidi?
About six Ndidis at least I've seen.
I think Ndidi too. That's just the order, isn't it? It's Ndidi and Mendy. It's not the other way around.
Yeah. Ndidi's starting. I can't see him getting dropped. He's been phenomenal since he's turned back, and I think he's one of the biggest reasons why you've actually turned these little losses to like West Ham's and stuff like that around.
Yeah,
he takes all the pressure off of everyone.
Okay, so I'm bearing the time because we've got about 10 minutes for the next one. Right. So Ndidi is the holding role, yeah?
Yeah, now, that's for me.
Harvey Barnes was magical as well in the FA Cup, and he seems to be getting better and better. Is he going left, and is he going upwards more, or is he going back? Is he playing as a proper left winger, so to speak?
I think so. I think he'll be playing as a left winger like he did, he has many times before. It's the right wing that's going to be the hard one for everyone, to be fair, as it always is.
Now, everyone got this wrong, but I said Michael Brighton on the last one that we got wrong. I said Michael Brighton, and everyone wanted Under or Perez. Do you play Brighton on the right, or do you go with Cengiz Under, who's just come back from fitness, bearing in mind?
Yeah, it's tricky.
Or do you go Perez? These three players are all played on the right side. Which of the three do you pick against Southampton? Bearing in mind,
Perez scored as well,
bearing in mind who they played, they've got Bertrand on the right. That's their left back, is Bertrand. Who, give or take, is he a Champions League winner? I think he is.
I think so.
I think he is. So who do you play against a Bertrand on that side?
It's got to be someone pace.
I think you're going with Cengiz Under. Or Brighton.
Well,
or Brighton.
Because
Perez ain't quick. Perez ain't quick.
No. And he's not really done that great in the Premier. He's not really shown that much going 100%. Forward.
A lot of people saying Under in here.
Yeah. Under Perez, Castagna, Under.
Steve says Under. Minika says Under. There's a lot of people saying rest Under, I'd say. You see, like I say, he's only just come back from injury, so I don't know if he's going to start. But you don't know how fit he is. He could be fine.
The thing is, he could have just been ill. That's the thing. It doesn't really say. We've not really heard that much about him.
I'd like to see Barnes and Under. So going on the basis of what I'd like to see, that's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think so.
And obviously, Mr. Jamie Vardy up top, right?
Well, that's if he's recovered from his birthday, because you never know what you're going to get with that.
Okay, so if that's roughly the starting 11, which we can have a look at in a second, do these two make the bench, Perez and Albrighton?
For me, yeah, I think Albrighton definitely has. He had a brilliant game against Stoke. He got an assist and I think a goal as well. Perez got a goal, although I thought he was a bit quiet, but I think he will stick on the bench as well.
Okay, Kagasu Unchu.
Yeah, definitely. If he's back from fitness, he's on the bench. or even starting. It could be, but I don't think so personally.
Well, he got a run out. Don't forget, he got
Yeah.
run out against Stoke as well, subbed on for Fofana. So I can imagine that's what's going to happen again. Because, like I said about regarding these injuries and Ricardo Pereira in particular, you want to introduce these players slowly, and I think that's what Roger's going to do. So I also think Ricardo Pereira will make the bench.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Ricardo Pereira will make the bench. The thing is, I can't find his graphic because he's been injured for so long. I moved him out of the out of where he should be. So there he is. So I think he's going to make the bench, Ricardo, personally. Kelechi Iheanacho still in making the bench?
I think Iheanacho will, yeah.
Even though he's Bob?
Well, you keep telling everyone this, that he's the best scorer for Leicester this season.
He is.
So.
Well, no, in Europe. Don't quote me wrong. God's sakes, don't quote me wrong. Danny Ward, obviously, to be the keeper as well.
Mendy, a couple of people say Mendy.
Yeah, Mendy's going to make the bench, obviously. Let's find him as well. That's pretty obvious. Who else makes the bench? We've got Hamza Chowdhury. I don't know if we'll see him, to be fair. He's linked to Newcastle, and because of Dennis Pratt's injury, maybe he won't go anywhere. That's what I did read, is that Brendan Rodgers isn't sure because of the injury. Who else we've got? Daniel Amate.
I think Chowdhury will make the bench now, just because of Pratt being injured.
I don't think we'll see Damari Gray.
You never know.
No,
you never know.
Dennis Pratt injured. That's it. So it's got to be what we just said. It's got to be Daniel Amate, who's left, and there's one more player left. It'll be Hamza Chowdhury.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
And that is pretty much what we've got left.
Someone saying Big Wes.
Yeah, I don't.
Luke Thomas.
Yeah, we've got Luke Thomas. That's a possibility actually, that he'll probably be instead of Chowdhury for me.
Or Amate.
Yeah, probably Amate.
Yeah,
but no,
loads of people saying Luke.
Yeah, okay. So let's see how close we get to this time round. That's our predicted. I think that we'll leave it there. I think there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we need to change. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. I don't know about you. That's a
good lineup.
That's a full Leicester side nearly. Obviously, Ricardo Pereira still not playing properly, but overall, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I think that's
Someone says any transfer news. Yeah, there's a show coming on after this.
Yeah, we're going to do the next show coming up after this. So, guys, I think that about wraps it up. Everyone in the chat, thank you for jumping in and helping me out create this for you guys. Let's hope we can get this one right, because we've been quite good recently, but the FA Cup we was way off. But we was going to be way off on that. Let's be honest with you. That was a proper B team, C team stuff. I think there's been a goal in the Premier League, by the way, but I don't know who scores because it's just come on my phone and disappeared.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, but that looks like the lineup. We're going to go with a 4-1-4-1 almost formation with Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Castagna and Justin as your left and right backs, Evans and Fofana as the centre backs, with Ndidi as the holding role, Tielemans sitting in front of him and Maddison sitting on the left, with Barnes as your left winger and Cengiz Under returning on the right, with a Jamie Vardy number 9 striker up top. Hopefully we get this one right. Thank you for joining in, guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Like the video as well and help the channel grow. We'll see you on the watch along show coming up on Saturday evening. Leicester do take on Southampton, and it's live here. The link is already pinned in the chat as well, so please click that. The 22 of you that are in chat, that'd be great if you could click that and press the like button and help that video grow. That'll attract more people into the community for you guys to talk to. But overall, that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be live in about 5 minutes for the transfer news show. We'll see you in a second.